Hi, next up for the blog is good old Gladys Snipes. Dear old Glad, she's been in all the books, all four of them. Invisible Assassin, Assassin on the Run, The Assassin Bites Back and Merciless Assassin, all of which are available from Amazon. So if you just go on Amazon, type in Rosie Teale, Rosyteale, that will get you where you need to be. Gladys has been through a lot, poor old soul, but she's a game old bird, and she's entitled her post, Who Would Have Thought It? When they asked me to do a post, I thought they were joking. Me, Gladys Snipes, write a post for a blog? It's all I can do to write my shopping list. But they said they wanted as many viewpoints as possible, so I thought I'd give it a go. I've been giving a lot of things a go I wouldn't otherwise have thought of doing, so why not try a post for a blog? What do you want me to say? I asked them and they said, well, it was what I wanted to say that mattered, and just to pretend that I was chatting to a mate. So here goes. To say I don't write anything except a shopping list isn't quite true, I suppose, because I wrote my Jimmy's eulogy and that took some doing, let me tell you. Poor Jimmy. I still can't believe he's gone. But the truth is, like our Jason said, we lost him twice. We lost the man we knew and loved when he had his first stroke, because the man that he became wasn't even a shadow of the man that he used to be. And then, of course, he had another massive stroke, and he died. I fancied Jimmy Snipes right from the off, but he was a bit older than me and he was actually already married, not that that marriage lasted very long. He used to ride a motorbike, fancied himself as a bit of a rocker, I think, and he got all the leather gear. Really sexy he was. And now he's gone and it's just me and the kids, and we've just got to get on with it. Jason's doing really well. The old boy that used to do the vicarage garden and dig the graves finally retired, and the vicar thought of Jason, which was kind. Jason only started gardening when we were in lockdown because he wanted something to do, but he's really taken to it. The old boy had several other gardens in the village he looked after, and he's passed those on to Jason too, so he's got plenty to keep him busy. I start a new job next week. I can hardly believe it. I never worked once I had the kids. Jim said it was my job to look after the house. Anyway, I'm not qualified to do anything, so what would I have done? But during lockdown, I had to put my foot down because everyone was just lolling around, leaving everything to me. And I flipped one day and told them all to get off their lazy arses. I gave them all jobs to do and they didn't like it, but I wasn't having any more of their nonsense. That meant I had a bit of time to myself to watch a bit of telly on my own, and I got into all the cookery programmes, and I mean really got into them. So I started to cook from scratch like they all did, rather than buy the ready meals that we usually had. I really enjoyed myself, and actually I proved to be quite good at it. Even Sherry's helping me now, and she's getting quite into it as well. And now I'm going to work in the kitchen at the pub. Me, Gladys Snipes, preparing food for people going out to eat. Of course, I'll be working under the direction of Marcus, the chef. And even so, I'm really excited about it, and of course we do need the money. The kids saw the job advertised on the notice board when they went up to the shop. They were the ones that put me up to it. I'd never have thought of applying myself. But I went and I met Dave, who owns the pub, and Marcus, the chef, as I've said, and I got the job. A commercial kitchen is a bit different to my little kitchen, but I'm sure I'll get used to it. Dave's wife, Carol, seems nice too. I hadn't seen her before. Actually, she's his ex-wife, but you'd never think it from the way they are together. Some people have had the cheek to ask me if I'm going to find another fella. Flipping cheek! Jimmy's only been gone 5 minutes, besides which we were together for a long time, and I couldn't see myself with anyone else. I know people say never, But that's how I feel right now. And as I say, Jimmy's only been gone a short while, and I do miss him. But I've got my memories, and life goes on, as they say, and it's very true. It's just tough sometimes. This pandemic doesn't seem to be going away anytime soon, and they reckon it's going to get a lot worse before it gets better. It's hard, but we've just got to press on and do the best we can. When the kids finally go back to school, they will only be part-time because social distancing means that they can only get about half the kids in at any one time. I sometimes wonder if we're ever going to get back to normal. I really do. But then, if it hadn't been for this pandemic, Jason wouldn't have his gardening, and I wouldn't have taught myself to cook, and I certainly wouldn't be looking forward to starting a job. And now I've written a post for the village blog. Who would have thought it?